Let's roll. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Larry Long Jr., back for this week's Midweek, Midday Motivational Minute. It's episode number 17 of 2023. What time is it? Some might say it's bow time. There's no time like bow time, but the time is right now. We're 17 weeks through the year. I'm not a math major, but I think the last time that I checked, that's 31%, 31, 33. I don't know. Someone fact check me, but we are more than a third of the way through the year. How's the year going for you? Hey, I got to let you know today's lesson, today's topic is around, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just returned back to earth. I'm still wiping the crust out of my eyes. I've been on an adventure the past 14 days. The last 2 weeks have been amazing. Had the opportunity to go to Miami, the MIA, went to Barbados celebrating the birthday of my speaker colleague, Anton Gunn. And last week, I had the opportunity to host the inaugural golf and sales event. And for those that know, Tiger Woods is my cousin. But essentially, I wanted to talk about a theme that kept popping up. And that theme was really around fear. It was around internal self-doubt, just having conversations with folks in Barbados. I was there to celebrate a birthday as well as a business conference at Golf and Sales. We did some masterminding in a retreat setting, but there was a lot of internal doubt, a lot of questioning. Can I do it? Will I do it? Am I able to do it? And my message to you right now is yes, you can. I don't know if any of y'all struggle with fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but I can tell you that seeing just the courage inside, seeing that when someone got a word of encouragement, a word of support, Hercules, that even with the unknown that's ahead of us, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's happening in the future, but we do know what's going on right now. We're here. We have an opportunity to not just survive, but to thrive. And my encouragement today is for you to exhibit a true can-do and a true will-do spirit. I can tell you it was just so inspiring to see folks overcome those internal battles. Yes, I'm talking to you, Jacqueline. Yes, I'm talking to you, John. I'm calling you out. It was amazing. It was inspiring. Matt, thank you so much. I left inspired. Brother Shelton, thank you. Working through that head trash, working through some of those negative Nancy's, negative Nellies, negative Ned, that those voices that we have in our head, and really fighting through. Hold on, where are my boxing gloves at? Yeah, really fighting through and knocking out some of those negative thoughts to say, yes, I can. And I just want to let you know that, yes, you can. Now, it's not easy, and it takes massive action right now. So I got to thinking, hey, Larry, you've been on a journey, and it's story time because I've been through some stuff. We'll keep this PG-13 friendly. But as I look through my journey as a youngster, had to move around almost every 2 years. We were moving, and my mom's favorite song to sing to me, I'm not going to sing, I don't want to make you cry, but essentially it was make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver while the other's gold. Yeah, we moved from Alabama, Tuscaloosa. I picked up an accent. Danville, Illinois, Grand Island, Nebraska, Coatesville, Pennsylvania, then back to Maryland. That's a lot of moving. I'll never forget, finished elementary school, Callan Elementary in good old Coatesville, Pennsylvania. My parents moved, and I stayed with my Little League baseball coach. Nothing but love for you, Coach Zig. What's going on, Lance? And then I had to move for middle school. That was scary. Going to a new middle school, I didn't know anyone. It's like, what in the world am I doing? A lot of fears, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt. But my mom was there. My dad was there. His birthday would have been yesterday, 68 years. Love you, Pops. But essentially, that was an opportunity for me to learn. that people are people all over the place. As we move on, there were other examples. A lot of them have to do with baseball. But before I get to baseball, I want to talk about an oratorical contest. This was in middle school. I'll never forget, my mom helped me craft my speech. And I was scared. Oh my goodness. I was so scared. And for those that know me, you know that I like to talk, but I was scared to have to present. It was on nonviolence, non-cooperation, Martin Luther King Jr., Gandhi, just sharing that. And I ended up winning. Imagine that. I ended up dropping the mic on him. Should have been a sign of things to come. But when I think about baseball, I think about high school, trying out for varsity. I didn't think that I could do it. I knew that I was all right, but I didn't think I was going to make the team. And my parents said, hey, work hard. Hey, we're going to encourage you. We'll give you the recipe, but you got to take the action. That was high school, started 4 years. Now I get to college in the ACC and I'm a little dude. I'm 5 foot nothing. I like to round up to say I'm 5'12", but in reality, I'm 5'8". We'll call it 6 foot. We'll round it. But essentially, how am I going to play in the ACC? I started off my career 1 for my first 24. If you're not a math major, you can do the math. That's .042. That'll get you playing the position of left out. Hey, coach, can I get in? Nah, dude, you are left out. Great to see you, Jacqueline. I just gave you a shout out talking about that can do, that I will do mentality, that spirit of, hey, yes, I can. And I love to see you taking action because you know now that, yes, you can. Thank you for joining so much, Jacqueline. Now back to stories. Played baseball at University of Maryland, batting .042. My dad gets me on the phone and I said, Dad, I don't belong in the ACC. I definitely don't belong in Division I baseball. And he yoked me up through that phone and he had some choice words, some 3-letter words, some 4-letter words. You can use your imagination. But essentially, he was encouraging me to work hard. He was encouraging me to believe in myself here and to turn that into action. Without that, I probably would have quit. I probably would have tapped out, waved the white flag, and just given up. But I look back at it, and it was a lesson learned. I was failing with a capital F. But his encouragement allowed me to have that internal self-belief. The next lesson learned is when I opened up a baseball academy. I was working at Accenture doing IT consulting, wasn't passionate about it. I said, I got to make a change. I got to do something different. I'm just wasting my life away. What in the world am I doing, Larry Long Jr.? Moved down to North Kakalaki, good old Raleighwood, up to Allgood. Opened up the academy. There was a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. I hadn't run a business except for Lawns by Larry, mowing lawns during the summertime. This is a 10,000 square foot facility. And what I learned is just the importance of teamwork. Also, the importance of your numbers. We ended up going out of business after a year and a half. That was a costly lesson right there, that the numbers that I'm good at, batting averages, stolen bases, RBIs, runs scored, those aren't the numbers you need to have success in a business. Those numbers are the income statement, the balance sheet, the statement of cash flow. You better believe I know my numbers now, and my accountant helps explain it. She does accounting for dummies. Yeah, I'm not calling myself a dummy, but close enough. After my academy failed, I got into my first sales position, cold calling, making 150 ice cold calls every day. If baseball was a slump, 1 for my first 24, this was a big old slump. 1 for my first 750 plus calls. You do the math. It wasn't going very well. I was getting knocked out, struck out on almost every call. I'm thinking to myself, Lord, what are you doing? This ain't the right place. And I'll never forget James Hatfield, Hattie. He said, come into my office. There's more to the story for a different day. He said, come into my office. He said, dude, I like you. You got potential, but here goes what I need you to do. I need you to take that script and rip it. I need you to flip the script and start having conversations with people as if they're people. You're talking like a robot. Hello, this is Larry Long. No, yes, you can do it, but you've got to be authentically you. Talk to them like you talk to your buddies, your friends. I said, James, you don't know how I talk to my homeboys. That might be an HR violation. He said, yeah, let's find the happy medium. And when I started having those conversations with folks, when I started talking to CPAs and accountants, like they're real people, not putting them on a pedestal, guess what? Yes, I could. And I was able to transfer my experience to others. Watch out now. Now we've got the whole team believing in themselves. It's contagious. I know that with COVID still around, we want to put our mask on. Yeah, I got scared. I mean, Cam Newton. But essentially, we want to spread that positivity, that internal belief, because you never know what someone's going through. You never know the thoughts that are going on in their mind, the pity, the doubt, the fear, the frustration. So you sharing what's working for you could set them off. And that leads me to present day. March 26th, I hit my 2-year anniversary of being full-time as a speaker, rocking the mic. Imagine that. I used to get sent to detention for talking. Now I get paid to speak. Come on, Cletus. Who would have imagined I'd be rocking the mic full time? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I talked myself. The little voice said, Larry, are you stupid or are you dumb? And then my wife, my mom, my father's voice came down. My sister, my kids said, yes, you can. So I just want to share that message of yes, you can to you. Now, I know you're thinking, hey, Larry, what do I do now? What you going to do? Yeah, great question. I've got 5 things for you. Number 1, your environment. You got to find a way to get yourself in the right rooms, in the right spaces. For those folks that came to Golf and Sales, Jacqueline, Shelton, Matt, John, to my co-hosts, Jeff, Mike, Scott, thank you. Because essentially you investing in yourself, time, energy, resource, money, helped me to really learn and grow. Help me to serve others. Find a way. If you got to get creative to be in those right places. That's number 1. Number 2, you got to manufacture that internal belief. Sometimes you have to manufacture that confidence. Sometimes you just need to get up, stand up, and say, yes, I can. Give it a whirl. People might look at you like you're crazy. They do it to me all the time. But hey, you got to find what works for you. That's number 2, what you're going to do. Number 3, I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to, in the words of Allen Iverson, practice trying new things, trying scary things, trying different things. I think I've seen reports that most people would rather die than they would stand up in front of a crowd and speak. Find opportunities to get uncomfortable, because now all of a sudden you start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So those situations, you realize it ain't that bad. Shoot, I can do this. I pity the fool. So number 3, really find ways that allow you to build that muscle of getting out of your comfort zone. I got 2 more for you. Number 4, I want you to take the perspective. I want you to shift your perspective to whatever it is now to what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? If you really think about it with intention, it's probably not that bad. I encourage you to be open to quote unquote failing. Let's call that learning, finding what doesn't work so you can now get on the path to what does work. And the finale, number 5, I encourage you to put together a brag book, to put together a list of your accomplishments, to remind yourself that, hey, I'm gonna pop my collar. I've did this before. Yeah, this ain't your first rodeo. Sometimes we look back and we remember all the bad stuff. Well, I want you to go ahead and document and notate all the great accomplishments that you had. And whenever you get into a pity party, survey says, nah, let's go ahead and get that brag book of our accomplishments to remind us of the greatness that we have inside, the greatness that we've achieved before. We've all been there before. And Yeah, that's opportunity knocking. It's ready for us to seize it again. So I'm here to share with you. As I wrap up, we'll get into the comments. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. But it starts with you. Let's go ahead and take action. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, Jacqueline, I appreciate you. Right people, surround yourself with greatness. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I absolutely love that. Hope everything is well outside of the DF Dub. I know you're holding it down in Texas. Oh, that's Jacqueline. She's the the sommelier, not to be confused with being from Somalia. I made that mistake. She said, "What you talking about, Willis? Somalia? Are you crazy?" Yes, I am. Oh, I love it. Let's see LinkedIn. Lou Balco. It is winning Wednesday. Oh, I appreciate that. Larry, like the Terps. Terps baseball rolling. They are rolling in the Big Ten. Go Terps. Jeff Lord holding it down in Chi-Town. Happy Wednesday from Chicago. So great to see you, Jeff. AB, what's going on? Andrew, thank you for joining, flexing those muscles. I hope you're out there practicing getting comfortable in uncomfortable situations. The more you do it, the more you now become accustomed to it. You now realize that, hey, it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. I love it, Andrew. Thank you so much. Lou, when I grow up, I want to be like LL. No. When you grow up, I want you to be the best Lou Balco that you can be. It was so great meeting up with you last year down in Florida. Keep doing big things. Sherry, happy Wednesday to you as well. Absolutely love it. Jamie, this is the end of quarter motivation that I need. We all need it, and I appreciate that, Jamie. Pam, what's going on, fam? So great to see you. I think you're holding it down in Maryland. Don't get me misquoting, but so great to see you, Pam. I hope all is well, and just thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Coach Eric, oh, I love it. Speak, Larry, you are more than willing to help push others towards their goals, that to help you with your own, find someone to keep you on task and to put your feet to the fire. It's that accountability partner. It's that support network of folks that believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Yes, thank you, Mark Winchester. Yes, thank you, Dad, for believing in me, even when I'm doubting, even when I'm questioning, do I even belong here? What in the world am I doing here? Find those people that are there to uplift you as well as to hold you accountable and won't accept anything but your best from you. You don't want to have people that are yes men and women. Oh, yeah, you're the great. No, you want people, as Coach Eric said, hold your feet to the fire because you've got greatness inside of you. Wherever you're at today, let's take it up a notch. You are such an inspiration. That's my anonymous LinkedIn user. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you for tuning in. Manufacture some home runs, some runs, LL, like baseball. I love it. Love it. Love it. Eric Juicy Jones. Thank you, Larry. I miss you as well. Greatly appreciate you. On this wonderful Wednesday, as we wrap, I just want to reiterate, yes, you can. Yes, you will. And I look forward to seeing you as we make progress to increase and improve our respective games, personally and professionally. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next Wednesday. Nothing but love as you end this month. If you're in sales, I encourage you, trust the process. Keep working hard, keep learning, keep growing, keep trying. And if you need help, I ain't hard to find. Let a brother know. Take care now. Peace. Nothing but love for you. All right, y'all. I'll holla at you. Thanks so much. Make it a good and wonderful rest of your week. Peace.